They got the other 5, baby. Thanks, Bosstop, for opening your big ass mouth. Yeah.
Like everything like that. I don't know. Okay. All I know, don't say that shit about Troy or rest in peace. Duck. Okay, so you got anything about FBG Duck? You know what I'm saying? You know, don't say shit about Troy. That's it.
But nigga, fuck T-Roy and OD them dead bitches. But nigga, fuck T-Roy and OD them dead bitches.
Smurf. My eyes be pressed. When they lose, we call they phone like yes.
That hate, if he bust downs and cut your posy off a minute.
I be fucking this NBA nigga bitches, you know I ain't never gonna say shit.
On my top, so nigga, what you won't do? I'm with some niggas with no name. When you say something, they like who?
Don't know who I want, you the one I want.
What up, gang? Y'all already read that title. Y'all already know what's going on. I dropped a little video earlier when it first popped off, but now I'm finna get a little deeper into it. This right here is the detailed video. First off, I want to say I'm gonna do it as timelines. Okay, when Duck first died, right? Bosstop did an interview. Bosstop did an interview, and the interviewer asked him, "Did you know Duck?" And he say, "Nah." He say, "But we told you don't say that shit about Troy." And rest in peace, Duck. And his homies in the back was like telling him to chill out. Like, and he like, man, I know that. And the crazy part about it, the cars that was in the case that the police seen was also on the interview. And the FEDS said that the YouTube video and posts on Instagram of them bragging will help them close the case. So this famous YouTube video that popped off, that went viral, that Bosstop did the interview, and mind you, I posted this video. Bosstop, and I'm gonna give him credit, Bosstop is the reason why my channel took off. I'm talking about what I'm just saying I put in the work, but Bosstop video that I posted was the reason how my channel got monetized. Because when Bosstop did that interview, and I seen right through the interview, and I titled it, Bosstop Admits Killing FBG Duck. Because I read right through the interview. I knew he fucked up. When I put Bosstop admits of killing FBG Duck, the video did 100,000 views less than a week. Mind you, I just started my channel. 100,000 less than a week. And I had to delete the video because, as you know, it was the person who owned the rights to the video was the interviewer. So I had to delete the video, because that was the only way I was able to get monetized. But when I seen that video from the jump, I already knew it was over. And you know, once things hit the net, it's a wrap. Like my video, when I reposted that interview, it got more views than the actual interview because of my title. But it was a wrap. I seen right through it where he fucked up. And the feds say that interview is one of the evidence what got them like going, like what really helped them close the case. Because once they seen that interview and then they seen the cars in there, they're like, okay, we got something. So if y'all don't know, when FBG Duck died and Bosstop did this interview, the feds sat on O Block for months and months and months and months and months. See, people was thinking they was in O Block so no retaliation happened. But they was in O Block because they seen that interview and because they felt like whatever they seen online was enough evidence to lead them towards that's who did it. All right. Another thing. They trying to say that King Von was the one that put the hit on Duck. Now, this is not in the paperwork, but this is what's going around in the streets in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's fact. I'm not saying that's fact. But what I would say is Muwop, C-Thing, and the rest of them is looking at the death penalty. And somebody gonna tell. First of all, somebody already had to tell. Because the police knew too much. If you look in the indictment, it's talking about how they was trafficking drugs. It's talking about how it was another shooting that they put in on Muwop them, saying that they was responsible for. They talking about stuff that they had to be inside the circle to know. Or somebody told them. You feel what I'm saying? So not only the murder of FBG Duck, but they hitting them with racketeering. They hitting them with trafficking, moving drugs in and out Chicago. They hitting them with using their enterprise, music enterprise, to intimidate and do violent acts gang related. Now, one thing is, I say, Duck better lawyer. I mean, not Duck, but Dirt better lawyer up. Because they can't put all the blame on the dead man. They can't put all the blame on King Von. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the feds got them 5 men, right? But you know how the Fed operate. They want the big fish. They want the big fish. And Muwop been hanging with Dirt since Von died tough. Boona locked up for that shooting in Atlanta and a 6-year-old kid got shot. When the people was talking on the news, they was talking like they gonna make an example of O Block to relay the messages to all the other gang violence. Off the rip, they talking about death penalty. Off the rip. That was one of the first things they mentioned. That these guys is looking at the death penalty and life in prison. Now, a lot of people were saying it's good that Muwop and all them start, Bosstop them all start rapping. Actually, that's false. When you really in the streets and you really committing crimes, the worst thing you can do is shed light on yourself. Because now the police want to know, who is this person? Oh, this person talking cash code shit, talking about they killers and all this. Well, who this is? We gonna look into him. You feel what I'm saying? I think that was their first mistake, to starting to rap. Because they know they was real killers, and they know they was not just killed people, they know they was still killing people.
Geek on him. If we ever said it's up that bitch, I swear to God we mean.
FBG Duck Mama, she said she went live and she said thanks boss top. She said because you open your big mouth, they got the other 5. So she confirmed that the interview with Bosstop is what helped the police close the case. Because that's the only time Bosstop spoke out about Duck after Duck died. That was the only time. And that interview went viral. That interview, everybody was saying Bosstop messed up. He messed up. He messed up. He said too much. Man, I keep telling y'all every video, the internet is getting more people killed and locked up, bro. Before it was the internet, that interview would have never happened. I'm gonna say before social media, that interview would have never happened. Another thing, King Von's sister, once she found out that Muwak them got arrested, she tweeted. She say, "Folks screaming, get back gang. You know I'm with that. I don't get." And then she quoted a Von lyric. "I don't give a fuck, nigga. Fuck Duck. Even when it rain, bitch, we coming through." Now, if y'all don't know, Kayla B, she was with Duck them before she found out that King Von was her brother. So to be honest, I don't see how she just so anti-63rd unless 63rd really did something to somebody she loved. But before she found out Von was her brother, she was 63rd. She was rocking with Duck and the rest of them, Wooski and all them. So I just don't see how she became so disrespectful just because she found out Von was her brother. It say charging the connection with the murder of FBG Duck. Charles C. Murder, Liggins, Kenny Robertson, to Carlos Los Alfred, Christopher C. Thing Thomas, and Marcus Muwak Smart. So their nicknames is C Murder from Chicago, Kenny to Carlos, C Thing, and Muwak. Now, when it first broke, Mama Duck said that Zell would have something to do with it too. Now, if you don't know, Zell was the guy that was from O Block that killed himself a little while back. And a lot of people say it was over a girl, but now people saying that he did post a quote say, "Before I go to jail, I die." And a lot of people saying it was the pressure of him knowing what he did was hunting him, so he killed himself. Now, I don't know what was true. Was it about a girl? Did he kill himself? And a lot of people saying he could have got killed and made it look like he killed himself because they knew he was the weakest link. Now, I don't know. I'm just speaking, what's going around. But the feds say that the O Block members been trying to kill Duck, and that they had a bounty on his head. Now, for the feds to know that and have that in paperwork and writing, somebody got to be talking. Somebody got to be saying something. But when he died, Mama Duck did go live and say he had $1 million on his head. So how did she know that? You know the streets talk. Yeah, we know that. But for her to come out and say that, she had to be 100%, you know what I'm saying, or close to 100% knowing what she was talking about.